Whoa, whoa.
What's going on, Playboy?
Salute. What's up with you, bro?
Not much, man. How you enjoying your night out there, brother?
Man, all good, man. You know, cooling. You heard me. So you got that young and thugging in the background.
Let's take one down real quick before we even start talking.
Let's get it, man. You already know, man. For free BG.
Free BG. Let's stay on that motive real quick.
Yeah.
Let's stay on that real quick on the free BG because this coronavirus situation is getting serious. Have you gotten any updates on BG in regards to the coronavirus situation at his facility?
Man, you know, right now, BG's in transit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, when they're in transit, it ain't really too much. We can really like get that be concrete. You know what I'm saying? But on transit, you gonna be locked down. You know, that's all we know about the situation right now because he's not designated yet. You know what I'm saying? So until he get designated, we'll find out what else going on. But I don't know if they moving on designating anybody, you know, due to the coronavirus right now. But you know, we praying, bro.
What about your situation in the coronavirus? How has it affected your family at all?
To be honest, man, I've been quarantining before the quarantine, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be inside anyway, you know, like, mostly my work is already online, you know what I'm saying? You know, I got people that doing things for me, and I can call a shot straight from my house anyway, so, you know, it been a blessing to me, because I'm saving money, my dude, to be honest, you know? It ain't affecting me like it affecting a lot of people, you feel me? It's more of a blessing to me.
No doubt, man. Right now you got the audio book out and the book, the actual book. Let's chat about that a little bit.
Yeah, the auto.
Now, this is Menu Melody Podcast, and this is where we keep it real. But I also respect the artist. So even if I feel like you're giving too much of the book, I'm gonna cut you off, brother. No,
we good, man. You
I
know,
want everybody watching, I want you guys to go. Is the link in your bio?
Yeah, the link is on the actual book. The autobiography of Turk has his own Instagram page, and what people could do, they could go to that Instagram page and basically click the link right there, and you know, or they could get it directly from me, bro. You feel me? I've been really like giving people the book directly from me, man. They get a signed autograph. You know, just DM me. I'm hands-on with everybody. You feel me?
What are some of the things that we get into in this book? And is this your first book ever? Because it is?
Yeah, it's my first book. I was in the feds, you know, going through my little situation. And I ran into this guy from Chicago named T-Mac. You know, he was writing books. He actually had a book that he was about to put out called In Jail with a Rapper. And the rapper happened to be T.I., you know what I'm saying? And the contents that he had in that book, you know, I felt like, you know, man, I rock with Tip, you feel me? And the book, the direction that book was going at, it wasn't a good look, you feel me? So I told him, I was like, man, look, man, don't even worry about putting that book out, bro. I'ma write a book with you myself to stop him from putting the book out that he had on T.I. in jail with a rapper.
Was that almost like this guy was trying to tarnish? He was trying to capitalize on the fact that he was in jail with T.I. and might have seen him at his most vulnerable moments and might have seen some vulnerable.
See, I don't know if that's the same guy, but this guy that I'm talking about, he agreed to what I said, you know what I'm saying? And me and him started to work on my book. He put that book to the side. Now, when I came home, I don't know what he did after that, but he didn't never release the book. But he had a book called In Jail with a Rapper, where he was basically just about to expose a lot of stuff, you know, and I just felt like, I mean, I didn't believe it, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know what type of relationship or what type of encounter that he had with Tip while he was in there, because that was before my time. I just felt it was a negative play, especially by me and you working together. I ain't want to, you know, make it seem like I was condoning anything about anybody. You know what I'm saying?
So are
That's the
you?
that's the that's that's the that's the that's how I approached him with that. If man, you're gonna do a book, you can't put this negative stuff out on this guy and have my name attached with your name for doing something with me. You see what I'm saying? That's basically how we came about with my book.
Was he giving you almost like an executive role in his company, in his book writing company? Like, were you, and are you trying to kind of like have your own publishing?
Because I self published my own book. I basically was helping him out. You know what I'm saying? It's some people, man, do things with people and don't give them their credit. You know what I'm saying? I could be out here not giving him his credit at all. You know, I could be fully like I did it by myself. I came up with everything by myself, but that ain't the case. You know what I'm saying? I had somebody to help me and show me because I didn't know about writing no book. You feel me? I knew I had a story, but I didn't know how to structure it. You know what I'm saying? And he knew how to structure a book, you know. So what happened was about 6 months, 6 to 8 months, we just worked on my book every day, every day, every day, you know what I'm saying? Coming up with, reflecting on my life, you know what I'm saying? And the more I reflect, the more it was coming to me, you know what I'm saying? And I trusted this guy with a whole lot of information while my case was going on. You see what I'm saying? I didn't talk too much about my case at the time because my case was still pending. You know, I could have went more in depth with it, but I didn't know him. You know what I'm saying? So as the months went by, I realized, damn, man, this shit thick. Like, man, we got a whole book. You know what I'm saying? And from the book, we actually wrote a screenplay about my life. I have a movie as well that follow up with the book. You know what I'm saying? I wrote a movie
Excuse
script.
me.
Yeah.
No disrespect. Is the movie out? Like,
Now the
not
movie
yet?
not out. The movie not out.
Okay.
I actually,
Uh,
I had a vision, man. Like I think when I see things, I execute it. You feel me?
yo,
And
yo, brother.
yeah, for you already know, you know what I'm saying? Like a whole lot of people, they see things but don't execute. I see things and I execute, even if it take 5 years from now, I'm gonna execute it. You know what I'm saying? And I actually want Tyler Perry to do my movie, man. You know what I'm saying? I could have moved on it, but I want Tyler Perry to do this movie. It's like the modern day Ray Charles, my movie, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's if you watch Ray Charles, my movie is like the modern day Ray Charles movie because, of course, in my book I talk about my heroin and cocaine addiction. You know, I talk about the time I was on tour with Cashmoney Rough Riders. You know, I talk about the shootout that I had with the police. You know, just everything I talk about in my book that people ask me on interviews about, I got most of it in my book. You see what
Yo.
I'm saying? So I realized why I do interviews and give people a summary of me when I could give them all of me in a biography. And that's why I came with the auto thug biography. You feel me? Of Turk, you know, and here you go, the book, you feel me? Which I still do my interviews and I still share things that I'm on here with you. But I realized that, man, I need to, you know, put my own shit together, man, and then put my own shit out, you know. And I've been giving people summaries of me all my life since I've been an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? So
For
I just finally got a chance to put it all in one thing for myself, bro, and where I reap the benefits of it. You know what I'm saying?
so, I've never dabbled with opioids or like drugs myself, but I'm from Western Massachusetts that has some of the highest overdose rates in heroin and opioids and things like that. For my viewers that are in Massachusetts that might be struggling with heroin addiction and all this addiction, what are some words that you can give to the people that are watching?
Man, heroin, cocaine, any opioid, any kind of addiction is hard. You know, addiction becomes a lifestyle, man. And when it's a lifestyle, it's a way you live. You feel me? Like people don't understand people with addiction, like why they do some of the things they do for the drug. You know, it's because, man, it's a part of your life, and you feel like if you don't have it, you not living. You feel me? So it'll make you go to drastic measures. You feel me? I never had to do crazy things or some of the things that people who was a dope fiend on the same drugs that I did had to do because I was Turk, you know what I'm saying? Even when I didn't have it, I was able to get it just because of who I was, you know. But that's a hard thing to overcome, bro. Any person that overcome any kind of addiction, my hat goes off to them. You know, my addiction happened to be heroin and cocaine. I started doing drugs at 14. You know, and I remember I was at a DJ in the Magnolia Projects. My cousin, he was snorting powder, you know, and you know, Magnolia Slim at the time was rapping about these drugs. You feel me? So it was more like a fashion statement in New Orleans. It wasn't like you a dope fiend, you a cokehead, you this, you that. You know what I'm saying? It was the hip thing to do. Like they drank lean and smoking kush and all that today, pop pills, whatever they doing today. It was like a fashion statement. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I tried it, and one was not enough. You know what I'm saying? I kept on doing it. I kept on doing it until I eventually started doing heroin. And
Now,
then
time out. When you got into heroin, were you still drop? Is this like your time when you're on Cash Money and you're putting out these records like 2001, 2002? Is this that time frame?
Yeah. My whole addiction was when I was a hot boy. My addiction actually graduated to the full extent when I was a hot boy. I started at 14. I started doing drugs at 14 years old. So before I was even signed to Cash Money, I was doing drugs. You know what I'm saying? It intensified. All of my homeboys, we was doing drugs. You know, we went from playing football, being into sports, to dipping and dabbing, snorting cocaine, from snorting cocaine to snorting heroin, from snorting heroin to shooting heroin and cocaine. You know?
Now was it being sold? Now listen, all of this stuff is years ago.
Yeah, it's
Anybody
past.
who's
It's past.
watching,
It's over.
anybody who's
We can't
watching,
incriminate
don't try
ourselves.
to like do no
Yeah.
funny shit. Like this
Yeah,
is
it's over.
the man conversation, and this is for the benefit of hip hop. Turk is
Yeah.
a big part of hip hop. So all these fucking groupies out there, chill the fuck out with this. So when you are with Cash Money and you're on tour, is heroin and all these drugs being sold while you guys are moving through towns?
I mean,
Not
it ain't we never sold.
Not necessarily the people, but like
It was never sold. It was never sold. It was always used. We was getting too much money. It wasn't no selling of drugs. We was users. Well, I was a user. You know what I'm saying? It was being sold to me from users. I mean, from hustlers, regular people on the street that get their money. They was getting rich off of me. I had a 500 a day habit, $500 a day habit every day, at least 500, heroin and cocaine.
But
You know,
what was bringing you into music originally? Was it just a lifestyle for money?
man. To be honest, man, I was kind of like, they had this group, Another Bad Creation, ABC, I believe, and I used to see how they get them girls and stuff, right? So when I was young, I was into the girls and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I would kind of like trade what they say in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Like all the females when I coming up, I used to mess with them there the whole project. The whole project, they probably were my girlfriend coming up. You know what I'm saying? And I knew if I rap, I could get more females. You know what I'm saying? So that was my motivation at first. You know what I'm saying? And once I start doing it, I seen that I can make money from this. You know what I'm saying? So when I start making money, of course, you know, if you making money and you don't got to do other things that you see your friends doing, and you making way more than what they making by they taking penitentiary chances, you know, of course you're going to fall in love with it. And I fell in love with the lifestyle of being, you know, signed with Cash Money.
What's it like getting that first payment from Cash Money? And like at that point, were you aware of how big they were, or were you?
Nah, because see, y'all probably got to know Cash Money like in 99, 2000, something like that. But Cash Money had been around. Like everybody in New Orleans, if you was rapping, you wanted to sign with Cash Money. Like everybody.
how the hell did that sound get originated? Was it really based off of what you guys were hearing from, like, let's say, fucking Outkast, 3 6 Mafia? Like, how, like, where
To
were
be
they
honest, bro,
getting the
like
sound
our
from?
sound, our whole sound came from us. We inspired each other.
Like,
Like
how?
Baby had us so boxed in. We didn't never even did music with nobody. We probably did like a feature with Bun B. Bun B was the only rapper that we probably did something outside of Cash Money. You know what I'm saying? Everything was in-house. We went off of each other energy, off of each other's style. You know what I'm saying? Cash Money was made up of me, BG, Juvenile, Wayne, Birdman, and Manny Fresh. And before us, it was UNLV, Miss T, Pimp C, Lil Slim, Mr. Ivan, you know, and the list goes on and on. You know
Do
what I'm
you
saying?
still have paperwork that says Cash Money on it, like actual documents?
I mean, I got music. I'm not no paperwork. You know why I'm gonna keep paperwork around? I mean, I'm still getting paper
No,
from
no, no,
Ben.
no,
You
no,
know what I'm
no,
saying?
no, no.
From Ben. Now I don't actually have any kind of documents that say Cash Money
The
now.
reason why I'm such a fucking hip hop historian that like seeing like a fucking paper that says Cash Money on it would be
Now,
fucking dope for me.
I actually had my Cash Money chain. You know what I'm saying?
You could send
I
that
had my
over to
old
me.
Cash Money chain.
You could send that over. You could send that
Yeah,
over.
you know what I'm saying. But other than that, you know what I'm saying. That's about it. That's the only thing that I really like have had a Cash Money still. You know what I'm saying. But you know, nah, I don't have any kind of paper. You feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah,
What about your old rhyme books?
my raps. Nah, I probably got more penitentiary raps than anything around here. You know, as far as if I got any notebook pads. You know what I'm saying. Yep, that's the last thing. I got a lot of yellow tablets from the penitentiary when I was locked up, man. I wrote so much stuff. Like half of the stuff I wrote in jail, I ain't even rap. My wife be saying, that's jailhouse rap. She don't be wanting me to even rap this shit. So, you know, I ain't even record it. You feel me?
What about the new music? My boy out there is asking about the new music.
I actually just dropped the album called The Realest Hot Boy. You know what I'm saying? It's out on all platforms right now. I've been dropping songs, man. I got song with Wayne and Kodak Black, song with Birdman, song with Boosie, Soldier Boy. You know what I'm saying? Just did some shit with Lil Soldier Slim, Kid. You know, I won't work with everybody. I'm about to do something with Webby. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem, no beef with nobody in the game, bro. You know, I'm willing to work with any and everybody. You know what I'm saying? If they want to work, you feel me?
Taking it back.
I love the new music, you know. I embrace the change, you know. I mean, it's a whole lot different from how it used to be, but they got a few artists out there that I really fuck with, like NBA Youngboy, Kodak, Ryder Rich, you know, Rod Wave, you know, Lil Jack Boy, you know, Nino Calvin. It's a lot of little youngsters out there that I'm digging, that I fuck with, you feel me? Moneybag Yo, you know, yeah.
They asking if you fucking with BG Son on Jet Life.
Yeah, I did something with Lil Ty, you know what I'm saying? I don't just listen to his music like that, but I see a lot of BG, you know what I'm saying, in his not TY, but his other son. Lil Doogie. You know what I'm saying? He more like his daddy. I see a lot of BG in him. You know what I'm saying? I did something with TY, a song called About Whatever. I think he dropped on one of his albums, you know what I'm saying? I did one with Lil Doogie too, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, all the youngsters, I embrace them, bro. You know, a lot of youngsters, some of them lost out there though, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we all was lost at one time, you know, and we had to find ourselves. But I still embrace them, you know what I'm saying? As long as they respect me, bro, I got nothing but respect for them.
Did you go ahead and watch that Manny Fresh versus Scott Storch battle?
Oh, yeah. I was tuned in. I was actually trying to get Manny Fresh to, bam, hit him with the jab and hit him with the uppercut, you know what I'm saying?
What's one joint you wish you would have played? I want to put it on right now.
It ain't about the joints that Fresh played, because he played all of his songs. That was what it was. The advantage that Scott Storch had, I know that Scott Storch was a co-producer in a lot of stuff, but it was a battle, beat battle. It wasn't who produced this and who produced that. That wasn't what it was about. It was about who the beat battle, who got the best beat, you know what I'm saying? And Scott Storch basically just had a variety of music to choose from. You know, Manny Fresh only was boxed in, and I feel like if Fresh would have had the opportunity like Scott Storch had to work with all these other artists, he would have told Scott Storch hands up because Fresh do shit by himself. You see what I'm saying? But he didn't have that other. He didn't have that opportunity like Scott Storch had to work with the same people. Put it like this: when Wayne started doing features with other artists, Wayne became the greatest rapper alive. But when he was just rapping with the Hot Boys, it just was Lil Wayne, the Hot Boy. He didn't get the best rapper alive until he started tearing niggas ass up on other East Coast, West Coast. You know what I'm saying? And Fresh ain't had that. So that's why I say Scott Storch had a better break because Fresh didn't have the chance that he had. You see what I'm saying?
And a lot of the fanboys and fan people don't really understand that Manny Fresh really built that from the ground up. He built that label. Scott Storch, a lot of the beats that he put on were co-produced. I mean, shit, yeah. He had co-production from Dr. Dre. Manny Fresh built everything from the ground up, from originating that sound.
Everything.
And also, he was on a lot of those songs as a rapper. I mean, you can see, like, you know, Manny Fresh.
Yeah.
You know, there you go, riding in the whip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's Man Fresh on that. Yeah. Yeah. That's that freak them hoes right there.
What was that day like?
Man, I was loaded, man. I almost missed that video, bro. I was sick, right? Dope sick. And I didn't have no hair on that day, right?
Where was it?
We was in Miami. I had Dante Culpepper in there, Randy Moss, you know, them boys was in there. And I actually was sick. If you could look at that, I was sweating bullets on that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Because I was going through cold chills, I was sick on this video, you know, so I really didn't enjoy even doing it. And I didn't really get a chance to really promote it. That's why I like when you get my book, I answer the questions of why I wasn't on Bling Bling, or why this video ain't do like this, or why this ain't happen, why that ain't happen. That was another reason why I wrote the book too. You know what I'm saying?
Just so you know, this is a hood classic. This shit.
Oh yeah, it's a classic.
No, nah, like yo, you talking about it like?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
But you know what? I didn't know that the strip club loved this song, man. I didn't know that.
Listen, the strip clubs are closed right now. I'm about to fucking keep this shit up. Put a bar somewhere. Yeah. Be like, yo, I got Turk DJing. He's calling in from
yeah.
New Orleans.
For real.
No.
It's all love, man. Like, a lot of stuff I realized, bro, when I went to prison, man. Like, I didn't realize the impact that a nigga had on the world and how many people that really just liked me alone. You feel me? Like, I didn't realize that until I went to prison, until I got locked up and I was around people steady asking me, man, is you going to do the Hot Boy reunion? You going to do that? That question would never stop. Like, that question been going on 10 years ago, and it's still going on right now. Like, they would never stop asking about the Hot Boy reunion until they get it. They will never stop asking that. That's some shit that niggas gonna ask. They gonna ask if y'all doing Baller Blocking 2 or is y'all doing a Hot Boy reunion. Them two questions will never stop being asked until they are done.
What's the most impressed you've been with Wayne in the booth where you saw something that you were like, oh,
I mean, I'm not impressed by what Wayne did. I'm more proud of what he do, what he doing. You know what I'm saying? What he done did. You know, because.
But is there a time?
The Wayne that I always knew what Wayne was. It's like the world ain't know what Wayne was. You see what I'm saying?
How did you know what Wayne was?
Because I was right there with him.
But how did you know?
Because, like, how he was coming, I never had seen nothing like him so young of age that he was. And how much I learned from him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he used to teach me. Wayne taught me how to basically, like, how to format my words and how to do certain songs and how to go back and forward and do all this. Like, I learned a lot from him. You know what I'm saying? And he was younger than me. You know, like, he was real advanced for his age, bro. You know, and like, me and Lil Wayne were like this coming up. I got a chapter in my book called Cashmoney Churn. And it's about me and Wayne, because me and him used to hang out a whole lot. And I talk about a lot of stories, man, that me and him than did that people is gonna find interesting. You know what I'm saying? That was my little bro. You know, as time went on, I went and did my time, and Wayne got up and went high. And you know, on the time like growing up, and like people grow apart. That's still my homeboy. That's still my dog. Still my little brother. But the communication, like how we used to be, it's not like that no more. But it's always love. You feel me? And it always gonna be that.
No doubt.
But I always knew what he was. What the world found out, I already knew. Cause you know what I'm saying, he was just something different, bro. Like, you know, he was something different. You heard me? When we wanted to wear Reeboks and Jabos, he wanted to be like Hov. Like Baby used to like Wayne wanting to be like niggas in New York. Wayne always wore the backpack on his back with the Timberlands, and like he been like them niggas on the East Coast when we was on Reeboks and Jabos. That's why Wayne used to wear Iceberg. You know what I'm saying? They used to call him Iceberg Shorty. He wanted to be, he was different. He was different from us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he stood out. You feel me? And you could see that when you're around him, you was able to see how he carried himself. You feel me? He carried himself like an alien, for real. Like he been like that. For real. Like y'all just got, like I say, y'all just got to see that. I been knew that. You know what I'm saying? That was my little bro.
Yo, mad love to Tune. Tune T. Mad love, man. That, and listen, it's never gonna stop where we're gonna ask for a Hot Boy reunion because it's only natural. But
that never gonna stop.
But one thing that is going to be happening is this new chapter in Turk's life. You seem to be very spiritually alive. You were on some programming on Oprah with that woman. How was that?
Yeah. That woman, Yana fixed my life.
Yo, excuse me. I'm so sorry for cutting you off. I know her.
Iyanla Van Zandt, man.
I know her as the woman that DMX
the woman.
Just, like chewed up.
She not like that, bro. Like, see, I think a lot of people saw the episode what she did with DMX, and then they thought that she's a witch, she's a whatever they want to call her.
I know she's a good person. I could tell.
The woman, when me and my wife went on there, first of all, you gotta want to change. You gotta want help. The first thing they tell you when you're in AA is admitting that you a dope fiend or you's an alcoholic. You got to be truthful. You feel me? If you are not willing to accept the truth about yourself, why put yourself in that situation? Everybody that went on her show, she don't contact them. People contact her. You see what I'm saying? Same with me. Me and my wife, we was referred by Neffy, Keisha Cole's sister. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, man, I think y'all need to be on this show. You know what I'm saying? And at first I was like, man, I'm trying to do that shit. Nobody can help me with my life. You know what I'm saying? Bam, bam, bam. So little days went by, weeks, you know what I'm saying? Then I realized, like, you know what, bam, man, let's go. We need some help for real. Like, you know, we really went there with an open mind. So when we went there, she was telling me some things. Some of the stuff I didn't agree with what she was saying.
Is it a one-day thing?
Ours was 2 days.
It's a 2-day thing?
It all depends on your treatment. It's a real treatment. It's treatment, bro. You know, it's just filming. You know, it's not scripted at all. So we went for 2 days, and she was saying some shit that I didn't agree with. I was like, but it was in one ear and out the other. But she also was saying some shit that was hitting home. So I know how to take the good out of anything that's bad, just like this situation right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking the good out of what's bad. You see what I'm saying? So when I went to her, we just went with an open mind, and she like a grandmother. You're going to respect a grandmother figure. You're going to respect your elders. That's how I was brought up. You know, like I would never disrespect her, even if she says something that I don't like, you know, because at the same time, I put myself here. You ain't come kidnap me and say, come here. You feel me? We got to sign papers to agree to be there. They pay you to get on the show. You know what I'm saying? But you still got to sign some papers to agree to be on the show. So whatever and however she come, you already know how she coming for. You go there. You see what I'm saying? And it's not scripted. So your treatment gonna play out how it play out, and it gonna be filmed. It gonna be taped. You feel me? My treatment, y'all saw me cry. I cried. That was real tears. You know what
Now,
I'm saying?
do you feel like it was something more like God or spiritual, or is it more personal? Like, you
My,
don't got to break down the specific, but is it like, do you feel like it was something like spiritually awakening, where you see God, or is
yeah,
it?
it's always spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Always, like this world don't exist without spirit. You know what I'm saying? Now whether people is woke to the spirit, asleep, that's a problem with themselves. But I'm just a person that's consciously awoke, awake of I know God is real. I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
experience
no,
God
no,
in my
no, of
life.
course.
For myself, I have a personal relationship, and that's what it was. It was a spiritual awakening, dog. Like when I went to her, man, she was talking about certain things, and bam, I started talking about my daddy, and that was some stuff that was out deep down hurting about. I was feeling a certain way. So as she was talking, she's a therapist. You know what I'm saying? I really started to cry. You know what I'm saying? Like it touched home, and the show only give you tools on what to use to go out in the world to be better. If you don't take the tools that she give you or the advice that she give you and try to implement it in your relationship, then you just went there for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just anything in life. Can't nothing change you but yourself. People can give you the instructions on how to open your brain and put a piece over here, put a piece over there, then put it together. Somebody gonna do it however they want to do it regardless. You see what I'm saying? You gotta take whatever worked for you and make it work. Nobody can make it work for you. You got to do that. Everybody is in control of their own destiny, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta choose, you gotta choose. You feel me? So when people ask me, did it help? Shit, I make it work how it's working. You know what I'm saying? Me and my wife, we still together. We still fuss. We still have a misunderstanding, but we work it out. You feel me?
Yo, to just switch it over, me being from the outside, and that's good. Congratulations on that.
Yeah.
I'm just shifting gears, total 360, man. Were you here this day at
Yeah.
this video shoot?
Yeah. Yeah. I was there. I'm. If you, we were at the stop sign together, all us in a little huddle. I'm on that little skinny dude. You know what I'm saying? I think I had a blue bandana on. You know what I'm saying? I had a red bandana. I don't know if you really just look at it, but yeah, I was in there.
Let's talk about this day, man. Like, I know it's blurred. It's blurred. It's gone. But just
Man,
what can you
I
give me
mean, it
about
just
this
was
day?
another video shoot. It was another day at work for us. You feel me? Like, it wasn't nothing special. Like, we got a video shoot in the hood, man. The whole hood coming out. They probably ain't see me in a few months. Now that
But
my
did
whole
you know
hood.
this one was like different? Like, was it? It wasn't different.
Nah, nah. We
Not
ain't,
until
we,
after.
we ain't new. I mean, Juvenile always had a way with touching the people a different way from how the rest of us did. Juvenile was older than us, so he knew how to touch on certain topics. Some of the songs he did, I never understood. You feel me? Like the Han song, huh? Ain't the better been, huh? You know, like Juvenile Jill was different. You see what I'm saying? But he was older than us. You know, now I can look back and I be like, man, that nigga was cold in the motherfucker. You feel me? Because that shit's still relevant today. You know what I'm saying? He just was older than us and he knew what the people wanted, bro. And it worked every time. You feel me?
No doubt, man. My bad. That's just some surreal shit, bro. That's your dog?
Yeah, that's my OG, man. You know, Juvenile like a big bro, man. You feel me? Like, you know, I got a relationship with every last one of them, bro. Like, we all gonna be family, no matter what. All families fuss, fight, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, when they call for that tour, I'm gonna be one of the first ones ready. Like, man, by fucking time, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't push
Cashmoney
for
and
it no more.
Hotboyturk.
I used to push for it, but my pushing for us to come together always was received the wrong way, So I stopped pushing for it, and just let it happen organic if it gonna happen. Like I'm more focused on me now. You know what I'm saying? Cause the media, how the media is now, dog. The media like the dick ride. They like to ride a wave. And if they see a certain person where they riding a wave ain't rocking to your opinion of what you think, they gonna call it and label it whatever they want to label it instead of what it is, the real or the truth. You know what I'm saying? So I just fell back and I'm letting things work itself how it gonna work. You know what I'm saying? I'm really like focused on Turk and what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? That's what's important.
No doubt, my brother. And hey, bro, I appreciate you joining me today, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's good rocking with you. Like, shit.
It's all love, my guy. It's all love, man. You know, they need to have more guys like you. Like, and I'm glad we did this live so the people could really like see. Cause you know how you would do some interviews and they edit that shit and make it, you know, word it how they want to word it and try to get them clickbaits to make a motherfucker come to their shit and twist a nigga words. And that's why I like going live. I answer questions from my fans live where I can interact with them like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they got culture vultures, man. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers will do anything. What they don't be knowing that these niggas get paid from this shit monthly. You know, you click on their website, they get paid. You click on their YouTube channel, they getting paid. So of course they gonna say Turk go like how I just broke it down about my brothers. Turk complaining about stuff they'll make a lie. But when you doing it live, hopefully they got motherfuckers on here who not naive or simple-minded and still think what they want to think. You know what I'm saying? It's right there in front of them. You feel me? And this how a lot of this shit should be done. You know what I'm talking about? I got respect for you.
I got respect for you too, my G.
Mm-hmm. Real talk.
Hold up. Let's give them a couple extra minutes now because I still see the views are kind of like going up a little bit. So
yeah,
you know, let's give them a couple more minutes, cool it out real quick if that's cool with you.
All love, it's all love. We drinking, man.
So basically, what I'm just gonna shoot into is it sucks that the NBA season is over, but was Zion gonna win the Rookie of the Year?
Man, come on, that go without being said, man. He the best on NBA 2K, ain't he? You feel me? So I mean, they already got it. They already got it, man. They knew what it was, man.
Turk,
you know, it's a conspiracy going on, man.
No disrespect. I play.
Hey, man, the man is the hottest thing that's smoking right now, man.
I play a lot.
Still right now, he ain't playing. His name's still ringing, man.
I play a lot of 2K.
Hey, I need your game attack. I'm Bling 32. Man. I'll play you. You feel me? Matter of fact,
John Morant be slaying, and I'm a Knicks fan, so figure that.
But I'm playing with the Pelicans.
You're a Pelican fan. So
Bling 32. Bling 32, man. Write me down so I can play you.
You gonna
hold on, I'm about to write your shit down. Give me some paper.
I play for money, bro.
Nah, I ain't ready to play for money. I play for funny right now. I ain't ready to play for money right now.
Me and my cousin, we be going back and forth.
Hey, but I get somebody to play you for some money.
No, nigga. Yo, I'm talking about
I get somebody to play you now.
I'm talking about like $2, $5 games.
Man.
Yeah. You're right. I shouldn't be talking money with a rapper. Doing some crazy shit. Being like, here, 10 G's on Madden. 10 G's on Madden.
Nah, I actually just got into it, bro. I've been playing on live with my fans and stuff, man. You know, I want to let people know. They say that PS4 headphones can't go in the Xbox. They can. I went and bought a PS4 headset today, and it could fit in the Xbox, but it got to be the newer Xbox controller. With the aux cord, they fit in there. So you can put PlayStation headphones in the Xbox and play Xbox and get the same results.
Who the fucking knows? Turk is a gamer. We need to get Turk a gamer going.
I'm turning into a gamer. You heard me?
We gonna get the Turk game. Yo, Turk on Twitch. Twitch on Turk?
Yeah, Twitch on Turk, TNT. I'm going.
Hey!
Yeah, yeah. Hey, I'ma try. And I got Twitch, and at first I was like, "What the fuck is this?" But now I see what it's about because I've been playing for a few days and I didn't got addicted to it. I'm ready. You heard I say I'm about to go to it when I finish with you. Like I didn't really got addicted to that shit, but I gotta record something. Like I've been playing games, I've been recording. You know, I've been selling books. You feel me? Man, I just been staying focused, staying out the way, man. You know, I'm really staying inside. I'm inside out the way. I go outside when there's a real need, you know. And I think that this quarantine stuff is for real. Like, even though it's politically motivated, you know, I do believe in this a lot of other stuff going on for us with the technocrats, Republicans, and the Democrats. Technocrats meaning people like Bill Gates. You feel me? I do think it's about power. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of more stuff going on behind the scenes with man than we can control. But I'm like this.
So excuse me, with shit like that, people will say, "Is Wayne in the Illuminati? You grew up with Wayne. Give me an answer."
I mean, I don't know what Wayne was when I wasn't around Wayne, but as far as when we was together, that shit like a boogeyman. Boogeyman ain't real, right? So I don't know. I believe in Jesus. I'm not a part of no Illuminati, you know, and I don't know nothing about no Illuminati. You feel me? I don't know how it's rain or what. You feel me? I don't know. No.
You're just telling people to just be careful.
You know, I'm telling them I don't know. You know, I don't know.
Turk the philosopher.
Nah, Turk just the hot boy about this in my younger days. You know what I'm saying? The realest hot boy, man. You know, I just keep it real, dog. Like, you know, I don't laugh at every nigga joke. Like, just cause you think you funny, but that shit ain't funny. I'm that type of nigga. I'm gonna tell you if your shit funny or not. That shit ain't funny. You feel me? Some people might not like me telling the truth, but
well, I'm gonna tell you something.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell a nigga the truth all the time, bro. You feel me?
Sir, you're one of the very few rappers that fucking live your lyrics. Like, so.
Man, facts.
So
Facts.
You're one of the very few rappers
Facts.
that, and I hate to say this because we're not glorifying anything negative, but what I'm trying to say is you have been through some of the hardest faulties, but you're here to still grow from it, and you know.
Yeah, right now, dog. Like right now, it's all about God and my family. You feel me? Like everything that I did, bro. I talk about it. I rap about it. You know, I'm not living none of that shit now.
Yeah.
If I say something about shooting or doing this, doing that, it's like Denzel Washington. He played bad cop in Training Day. That don't mean he's a bad cop. You feel me? This shit is a job, you know, and I'ma act it out until I can't act it out no more. You dig? That's just what it is. But as far as me having to live this, and I learned that you don't have to live this and still be successful. You feel me? The people that really were living it, I don't know now one of them that's successful. So if a nigga say he really living it, like if they believe a nigga that's on right now really, really thugging out there living it, they stupid, they dumb. Because if a nigga really living like that, they gonna be dead or in jail. You feel me? Dead or in jail. Niggas got to know the difference. Niggas gotta stop being fooled by the fake guns they be having on social media. Looking tough, looking hard. They got fake guns look so real. To where when I first came home, nigga had them junks on the set. I'm like, man, I can't be around that shit, man. They're like, nah, OG, they ain't real. I'm like, man, them motherfuckers look too real. I can't be around that shit. You feel me? So I know they fake. You feel me? That shit ain't real, dog. You know? But the people and the kids that's growing up need to know these things. And I don't think a lot of these artists not gonna tell these kids that because they want these kids to think that they're hard. They want these kids to think that they're God. You feel me? They not giving them the real. And that's why a lot of them don't like me, because I give these kids the real. You know, and I'm gonna keep on giving them the real, even if it means disassociate myself with them fake niggas. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna keep being real no matter what.
Yo, we appreciate those messages, man. Turk, where can people again find the book at right now?
Man, you can go to lulu.com, follow the autotherapy of Turk on Instagram, or y'all can DM me on Hotboyturk_32. Get it directly from me with a signed autograph if you get it from me. $30, Cash App, Venmo, Wells Fargo, however you digital money. It don't stop.